Hello everyone, I'm Laura Cornish, Editor-in-Chief of Mining Review Africa, coming to you from DRC Mining Week 2022. I'm joined by Patrice L'Huillier. Patrice is the COO of ERG Africa. Patrice, thank you so much for joining me.
Good morning, Laura.
Patrice, the industry is experiencing a green metals revolution, really important, that's taking place in the mining industry at the moment. How do you feel that DRC is contributing towards this revolution?
Yes, the world is now in a big switch to a decarbonized economy, what we call the green economy. And for us, for the people from mining and metallurgy, the impact of this big move is going to be huge. It has been estimated that the needs for minerals will be multiplied by 4 within 20 to 30 years. And the investment required to move to this green economy and decarbonized economy will be at the level of $50 trillion US dollar, which is a big change. And most of these minerals and metals required for the green economy, as everybody knows now, is a famous name: cobalt, lithium, copper, manganese, and nickel. And you know that the DRC produce more than 74% of the world cobalt, and also owns half of the world resource of cobalt. But not only DRC is not only rich for cobalt, but has a huge reserve of lithium, copper, of course, and some other minerals we can be used for this ecological transition.
So, Patrice, in relation to what you've said about the DRC's contribution, ERG is obviously a very well-established mining company in the DRC. How are you as a business contributing to the green metals revolution?
Well, ERG contributes. So ERG is a world mining company with present in mining, in metallurgy, in logistics and energy. So we are present in Kazakhstan, where we have the core business. We are also present in South America, in Brazil, where we have iron ore project. And of course, we have the big presence in Africa, not only in Congo, but also we have projects in South Africa, in Mozambique, in Zimbabwe. But in DRC, we are one of the leaders in terms of cobalt and copper production. So we want to be one of the key suppliers of these metals required for the green transition.
Right, Patrice, because we are at DRC Mining Week, let's talk a little bit more in detail about your operations specifically in the DRC. Can you update us as to where you are with each of those?
Yeah, so in DRC we have several operations. We have the two leading business are metal coal close to Kolwezi. So it's one of the key assets, producing about 96,000 tons of copper cathode and 21,000 tons of cobalt content metal. So it's the second biggest producer of cobalt in DRC. And we have the mine of Frontier, which is really in the south of Katanga, which producing sulfide copper concentrate. And last year we achieved 105,000 tons of copper content equivalent. On top of that, we have two assets which are currently on care and maintenance, Boss Mining and Comide. But during the DRC Mining conference, we make the big announcement that we are restarting now Boss Mining, and Boss Mining will produce copper cathode by the end of this year.
Sure. Wow.
Yes.
So not only do you have great operations in the DRC, Patrice, but I know that you have a lot of work that you're doing with regards to exploration, something that you touched on in a panel you spoke on yesterday. Do you want to share with me more detail about what work in exploration you are actually doing?
Yeah, exploration is very exciting, and yesterday during the conference I tried to use this opportunity to create some excitement and enthusiasm on exploration in DRC, and particularly in Katanga. So yeah, we have a full team, and we are doing exploration not only now. In fact, we have a long tradition to do exploration in DRC. Every year, ERG Africa was spending $5 to $10 million per year of exploration, mostly drillings, geophysics, geochemistry, speaking with the people and trying to identify where are the best place with a huge potential to discover good copper and cobalt deposit. So now with the current boom on the metal required for the green economy, we are now accelerating. We really give us a push. And now we want to increase exploration expenses till $20 million and more if possible. And we are targeting to get additional exploration license.
Okay.
And so what we call, and I explained that yesterday, we call that this vision, we call it the 20-20-20. 20 new license, $20 million per year of exploration expenses.
Absolutely amazing. It's so great to see mining companies still investing in and wanting to build the DRC mining industry further.
Yeah, and I think it's important also to show what we are doing to our colleague and competitor from the other big mining group, to try also to motivate, because everybody should work for the future of DRC, and the exploration from today, this is a mine from the future for Congo. So it's a quite strategic investment, I would say.
Brilliant. So centering back to DRC Mining Week, Patrice, as a well-established business, as I've said that you are in the DRC, why do you feel it's so important to be here and attend DRC Mining Week?
But you know, so the DRC Mining Week is a very good opportunity. It's a fantastic opportunity to do networking, to speak with a colleague, to speak with the authority, to make contact with the supplier. It's also very important, I think, to create the closest relationship with the Congolese people and with the Congolese mining community, geologists, mining cadastre, Minister of Mine, JK Mines, all the people who are working almost like a day-to-day basis. It's very important to meet again, to show what we are doing, to update on the project, to make announcement like the restart of Boss Mining, because everybody is interested to get such information, and to show that we are not only producing, extracting, but we are also doing a lot of work on exploration, but also a lot of work on the community, on the support to the people, support to the children, and which is also it's one of our key responsibility, and we want to tell it and tell it again. I mean,
The perfect audience to do that to, right here in Lubumbashi.
Yes.
Patrice, as an ending message, we are in the DRC, as I've said many times, they do speak French. Do you want to share an audience in French to DRC? If you can turn to the camera, what would you say to DRC Mining Week audience?
Chers amis de DRC Mining Week, merci pour cette invitation. C'est un événement merveilleux, fabuleux. Il faut absolument continuer ça dans le futur. Merci à tous.